Name brands. Why do we love name brands? Well, they're names we can trust. Sony, Bose, and today's brand of earbuds, Panasonic. The Panasonic RZ-S500 earbuds came out earlier in 2021. I'm reviewing them now, so anyone who wants to get in on a steal of a deal, tremendous sounding earbuds from a brand that everybody loves, they can jump in on them right now at a huge discount from their original $179 MSRP. Look, these Panasonics are gorgeously designed earbud. They're nice to look at. But here's my biggest gripe with them. They're kind of a bigger earbud. They are looking a little bit like Frankenstein bolts sticking out of the side of my head when I wear them. But it is just like the way they look, right? It's not the way they fit. They come with 4 sizes of ear tips, and they actually fit really comfortably in my ears. And I don't think they'll be an issue for most people. Especially folks with larger ears, I think they're gonna love these. One area that I know everyone is going to love is how these Panasonic RZ500s sound. They sound fantastic. Everything sounds good, in fact. Nothing's overpowered and nothing is too bright. The 8mm drivers deliver extremely satisfying bass hits, right? They come in quick, they come in with good, deep, heavy bass response. It kind of rolls off in a nice, natural way. But I do think that the bass will bog down a little bit when really deep sub bass is called for, or at really loud volumes, at least when they're in my ears. So here's how they stack up to my top earbuds. They're not a top 5 bass bud, but they are one of the most refined sounding earbuds of the year that I've tried, probably of all time that I've tried. Vocals are just fantastic. Both male and female are forward. They're very bright sounding. Dialogue is always really clear. The treble is detailed, and I'm telling you, really, listening to these, you get a great sense of where any sound is coming from in the soundstage, whether it's left, right, front, center, up, down. So overall, they're one of the best sounding earbuds that I've ever tried, and they're definitely one of my go-to buds when I just want to purely listen to like musicality and just enjoy music. Even for movies, these are actually really good. Their audio sync is definitely solid. There's no noticeable lag listening to these with Netflix or Disney Plus or HBO Max or whatever. Now, another cool feature of the Panasonics, which they added to these earbuds, is their simple and effective app. So let's check out what the app can do. It's going to show you the battery life for both the left and the right earbuds. It's going to let you control ambient sound, ANC, or just totally turning either of them or both of them off. You can customize the EQ modes with a simple 5-band graphic equalizer. It doesn't really go all the way down to the lows or all the way up to the highs, but it is really good to adjust the sound across the broad spectrum of audio. Now, it's going to give you quick access to the online manual, which I think is really cool. It's going to let you update the earbuds name so you can find them better and easier in your Bluetooth listing. You can prioritize sound or connection quality. You can set the auto power time off for these. Now, it also clearly explains that when you do allow these to shut off, you're going to lose the capability of the Find Earbuds feature. Now, you can even decide in the app which modes for ANC, ambient, or off you want to be able to toggle through with the touch controls. If you don't want to use ambient, just turn it off, and when you cycle through with the controls, it'll never go to ambient mode. You can set your language. You can set your voice assistant between Alexa, Google, or even Apple. Now, here's a nice new feature that they added via a firmware update to the app and to the earbuds. Since the initial release, like when these first came out, there was always this blue, annoying, hideous flashing light that would be on all the time. Now you can turn it off via the app. And speaking of firmware updates, they've also improved both the ambient mode and the phone call quality. And I guess there's some other things in here about updating firmware and troubleshooting guide as well. And look, I think the mics sound really good. I think they're doing a great job of blocking out background noise, but you can be the judge yourself here.
All right, here we go. We're going to get in a little bit of a test call with these Panasonics. It's very windy out. The wind is at my back. Got obviously a lot of traffic coming by here. And you can see whether or not these earbuds are going to deliver on the noise canceling features. I actually like the earbuds. My biggest gripe with them, as I've mentioned, is that they kind of stick out on my head like Frankenstein bolts. That is my biggest gripe with these earbuds. Otherwise, sound quality is fantastic. The app is fantastic. I think they're actually a really good-looking earbud as well, and they're super comfortable. So you're going to have the bigger-eared folks amongst us are going to actually really enjoy these because they're going to get a great fit and feel on them. Smaller-eared folks, I'm going to recommend against them. And if you're paying the full price of $179 for these, I'm also recommending against it. But check them out on Amazon, because on Amazon you can get these on a refurb basis between $39 and $79, which is a ridiculous price. Or you can catch them on sale for about $99, just about any day of the week. So check them out. Check out the rest of my review, and let's hope that these earbuds microphones sound absolutely fantastic.
So the Panasonic RZ-S500s have great stats. I think it's good. It's not great. I won't say they're great, but for what they're competing against, I think they're actually really good. They have AAC and SBC audio, 6.5 hours of battery life. They also have a relatively small USB-C charging case that'll give you an additional 13 hours of playtime. So that's probably the area where they're not quite the greatest, is in the overall battery life. But there are 3 lights on the case that's going to indicate the remaining juice in the case. And there's a nice solid feel to the case. I mean, it's plastic or whatever, but the lid definitely stays open. It feels really solidly constructed, and those magnets will hold those buds in that case really, really well. The touch controls handle everything, including volume, voice assistant, noise canceling, ambient, off mode, and in the app you can adjust what all the controls do, so you can set them up to your heart's content how you like it. And you may want to do that because the out-of-the-box volume controls are kind of odd in that it's a double tap and a triple tap on the left earbud to control volume up and volume down respectively. Their Bluetooth 5 range is very solid, no problems with these connecting and staying connected to my phone. They also operate in true mono mode, which means that both left and right audio will come through either earbud, which I think is really, really useful. They're sporting an IPX5 rating, so they're both rain and workout ready. And they do get very loud at 101 decibels the way that I test earbuds, which is pretty loud for this day and age, actually. I'm not a fan of paying premium earbud prices, so I'm not recommending these at their full MSRP of $179. But you can easily and regularly buy these as a refurb on Amazon between about $39 to $79, and they regularly go on sale for about $99. Now remember, you're buying these for their great sound. The mics are good, the audio sync is good for movies, and they have an awesome, awesome app with customizable touch controls, and just about any kind of music they're going to sound good. So these are absolutely an unsung gem in the crowded earbud market. I'd like to see Panasonic just, raise the battery life on these a little bit. I wish they'd make them just a little bit smaller so they didn't look like these bolts sticking out of my head. And if they could, I really would like to see them bring the normal price down on these. But I do understand these are probably more competing with the high-end Sonys and Powerbeat Pros and AirPods than anything else. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.